Good morning. Long time no talk. Sorry, I'm just waking up. I've just been sitting reading on my chair and I wanted to do a little reading vlog. I had an unexpected long weekend. I took a personal day today. It's Friday morning and then I don't have much to do over the weekend. I'm having dinner with my brothers tonight and then tomorrow Ian is going to watch UFC / a birthday party for one of his friends, and it's just gonna be rowdy, so I don't want to go. So I'm gonna stay home and read. But I wanted to say, because I'm loving what I'm reading right now, currently I'm reading Funny Story by Emily Henry, and I think I'm about 200 pages into that. I 5-star Emily Henry basically every time, so no surprise there. But I also picked up kind of on a whim The Lies of Locke Lamora. This has been on my shelf for such a long time and I finally picked it up and I am loving it. Normally when I read Emily Henry, I just can't think of another book, but it has really jumped out at me. I'm kind of describing it as like Six of Crows, but for adults. And that's like kind of the best way I can describe it. So I'm just getting more coffee. Ian has popped out to get some butter and some eggs and do like a full breakfast this morning. So I'm just going to be reading until then and enjoying my book. But I will say, Funny Story by Emily Henry, I'm really enjoying. Basically, we are following this woman who loses her fiance under very poor circumstance. Not loses as in dead, but like basically he comes home from his bachelor party and says, I'm in love with someone else. And she then has to kind of figure her life out. He gives her a week to move out. And because she uprooted her entire life from the East Coast to move with her fiance, she's very limited in her choices. And she decides to room with the woman he left her for, her ex-boyfriend. And it is kind of cute so far, but I'm really enjoying. Our protagonist is a librarian, so there's so many book references, and you can just tell when a fellow bookie does these references and like sometimes has more niche, almost like book to book talk kind of references in the story. So I've really been enjoying that. But for now, I'm going to keep reading. I'm going to show you very quickly. Poor little Emma. She is just beside herself because I got up from the blanket and she loves cozy time in the morning. And normally we only get it on the weekends. But I have my coffee, my books. It's reading time, Emma. Exactly. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock and I did finish Funny Story right after lunch and I did really enjoy it. I rated it 5 stars, which seems to be almost a yearly tradition at this point, is Emily Henry comes out with a book and I get a 5-star read. But I will say I'm always a little bit, as I get older, I'm trying to figure out how to say it without it being a spoiler, but as I get older, I sometimes feel happily ever afters. I have a hard time not having a practical answer. And I feel like I can't say more than that. But we're gonna head to my brother's in about half an hour to have dinner. We just got Emma some new food. Very good. She's just been having not tummy issues really, just like weird kind of poops. So we're trying to work that out. No inflammations or anything like that, but she's just a picky eater, I guess. So my cheeks are really red. I was just sitting in the car FaceTiming my brother, sweating to death. So we have 30 minutes. I think I'm going to read a little bit more of The Lies of Locke Lamora and then maybe read it on the way over as well. And I'll check back in maybe tomorrow morning, maybe tonight. We'll see how much reading I actually get done. I started this last week and made it 70 pages in. So we'll see. Good morning. So I didn't film anything last night. I got home just a little too late. I like to be in bed by like 10. But I have spent the morning getting back into Lies of Loch Lamora. I just woken up a little bit ago. Ian's popped out to get some bread so he can have some toast for breakfast. And it's time to start the day. It's a Saturday. I have to do some yard cleaning. Ian's going to trim some trees. He borrowed a saw from my brother last night. So I'm gonna clean the yard. But obviously my task will be done first, so I'm mostly gonna read outside while Ian does the tree trimming. So it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be sunny, 15 degrees Celsius, and I'm excited. And then tonight, actually, I'll get a lot of reading done. Ian's going to a birthday party, and it's just not going to be my vibe. So I'll get lots of reading done tonight as well. Hello, it's about 5 p.m. It's a little later on. Ian has left to go to his friend's party, and I have opted to stay home and get some reading done. I'm 145 pages in, so I read about 50 pages today. And I'm starting to really get to understand the world and the characters. I keep saying that this is almost like Six of Crows for adults. That's really the vibe it gives off. That's kind of the world it gives off. But we're following 2 timelines for our main character, Locke, who is this sort of master thief, kind of similar to Kaz and his ruthlessness. And we're following 2 timelines of him as a child and how he got to where he is today, and him today, and this kind of master heist he's trying to play out currently. So we have a long ways to go. It's about 500 pages, so we're maybe over 20% of the way through. So we got a long way to go still, and I intend to get a good amount of reading done, at least get to page 250. I'm going to put on some Bravo and cook dinner. I'm just doing chicken fingers and fries, and get a little reading done until Ian comes home, and then probably spend time with him. And then I have all of Sunday to get some more reading done. So I'm really, really enjoying this. It's almost like addictive to keep reading. And there's just, all similar to Six of Crows, all these fun little like twists that happen kind of as you're reading it, to kind of keep those pages turning. So I'm excited to get back to it. Good morning. It's Monday morning. If you can't tell, I'm dressed for work. And I just wanted to update that I read 200 pages of The Lies of Loch Lamora over the weekend, and Emily Henry's new book. So it's something like 500 pages. Very happy with it. But I got caught up Sunday. Ian and I went for a little date, and then I had a FaceTime call with one of my friends out west. So that was all very much worth it. But I am still really enjoying it. I plan to pick this up throughout the week. I have it in my commuter bag for when I come to and from work. But we're planning a little birthday surprise for one of our friends here to hop to right after work. So I don't think I'll get much reading done. But I just wanted to pop in and say, I read. I'm happy with the page count. I went through a little bit of a slump, so it was good to kind of get back on the horse. So that's going to be it for me this weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and I have work to do.